Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 3rd. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. And sorry, Virgo, I felt like I needed some extra shuffles for you there. So, Two of Hearts popped out a couple of times in your reading. I don't take pop-outs, but definitely seems like love could be a focus this week, or thinking about love. Yeah, very interesting is what I'm going to say to you. Was that? Alright, so let's see. Your overall energy, Seven of Spades. I feel like some of you could have been tricked in the past here with the Seven of Swords. So I feel like some of you could have been tricked or lied to or deceived in the past in a relationship. Some of you could still be thinking about that relationship. Your answer is the Ten of Spades. So again, if you've been holding on to something from the past where you were lied to, I feel like that this basically says move on to something new. For others, this could be you like trying to dance around an issue, or trying to be like thinking a lot about how you are going to approach something. So a lot of you could be like wanting to tell somebody the truth, or you could be or here you could be like trying to be very tactical or like tactful in the way you communicate with somebody. For some of you, I feel like you feel trapped. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you have the Seven of Clubs, like feeling like you're trying to escape from prison. King of Hearts is like wanting a return of something to your life. It could be anything. It could be a person, could be a water sign. You have a lot of water here. It could also be hoping for like maybe you lost money, or maybe you're hoping for more stability. It's like maybe you lost your stability. This card is called the House, like the home. So it does represent stability. And again, Seven of Clubs is limiting circumstances. So I do feel like some of you feel that like trapped, and Seven of Swords, trapped. So I feel like there's a very trapped feeling for some of you. It doesn't feel as bad as it has, is what I will say to you, Virgo. Like I feel like for a long time, this was something very similar to this was coming up, and it felt a lot worse than it does right now. So I feel like there are improvements. Seven of Clubs, a lot of readers read this card as a very negative card, but to me, it's not that bad, because it represents slow movement forward, but it also represents movement forward. So it's like at least you're making progress in some sort of situation in your life. But for some of you, could be hoping for the return of love to your life. This does not necessarily mean an ex. It could just mean like wanting the feelings of love in your life. If it's not love, it could just be, again, something else that you're hoping for a return for. I would say stability with this card here, and whatever that means for you. Next, you have the Queen of Hearts here, Five of Hearts, yeah. Change in direction of love. I feel like some of you are dealing with the change in direction of love. You could be even changing your thoughts about how you feel about love in general with this Queen of Hearts. You could be opening up to more nurturing energy. You could be searching for people who are more nurturing and caring, or it could be the opposite as well. It's like you could be searching for somebody who's more independent, who doesn't, who isn't maybe that nurturing or caring, but again, maybe they're there when you need them. Maybe they're a little bit more serious, but again, it's going to be different for all of you. So some of you could be like changing the type of person you're going for, or you could be changing like your desires in love. For some of you, this could be jealousy at work. I always tell people, ignore it. Ignore any negativity or anything like that at work. This card to me just represents jealousy at work that needs to be ignored, or ignore gossip and things like that, especially with the Queen here. So I'd stay away from gossip at work. Not a big deal, just something to keep in mind. Next, you have the Three of Clubs here. Ace of Diamonds, wanting to start over. Three of Clubs, second chances. Ace of Diamonds, new beginning. I feel like some of you are hoping for a new beginning here, is what I would say. It could be with somebody here, for sure, with all these first cards that you got going on here. Ace of Diamonds is like the hero's journey, so it does represent ups and downs, and things going sideways and forwards and backwards. So I would say whatever it is that you're starting over, or if you're starting something new, just realize that there are going to be ups, there are going to be downs, but ultimately the Ace of Diamonds represents success, growth, and abundance. It's also a card of something that needs attention. This card is called the Sun. It's no coincidence that there's a giant eye on this card. It represents needing to pay attention to something, needing to pay attention to the details, or it could be that your attention is being drawn towards something as well. For you, I feel like it could be in your dreams or your daydreams, whatever it is that you think about when you are alone. Seven of Hearts is coming up in your solution position. So it's like you could be having a lot of dreams or daydreams about something. It could be anything: money, love, business, whatever. Spirituality, whatever it is that you keep thinking about or you keep having dreams about. I feel like it's like trying to get your attention here to lead to a second chance in your life. Next, in your challenge position, you have the Ten of Hearts and you have the Six of Spades. Yeah, Six of Spades is like movement. Wanting to move forward is a challenge. So it's like maybe making a choice or making a decision is very difficult for you. Ten of Hearts is loyalty. So it could be that somebody, finding loyalty, people who will be loyal to you in love is a challenge. Or maybe you have a challenge being loyal to people as well. And again, this is not a criticism, by the way, Virgo. I'm just saying, like I said, I'm not here to judge. I don't judge anybody. And so it could be a challenge, or it's like, but again, this would say you need to look at it. Maybe it's a challenge because you just haven't found the right person, right? Or maybe it's a challenge because you go for the wrong people. So I feel like this is just saying look at that, and that will lead to success. So that's what I would say here. For others, maybe dating is a challenge. Ten of Hearts, dating. Maybe getting out there and meeting someone new is a challenge for you right now. Six of Spades is like a tower moment. So some of you could be thinking about any type of tower moment that you could have had recently or in the recent past. Your solution is the Seven of Hearts and the Jack of Diamonds. Yeah. Seven of Hearts is a commitment. It's called the tree, like a family tree. So some of you, could be hoping for a deep commitment with somebody, and this would say commit, basically, with the Seven of Hearts. It's a card of putting your roots down into the soil, making that, trees for the most part are very strong. Let's put it this way, right? It's like a tree doesn't usually just blow over. Sometimes, yeah, there's like a weak tree that blows over, whatever. But this is like wanting something permanent in your life. Jack of Diamonds would say, like, step off on the path. This could be like anxiety, fear, like this. Look at this. Let's put it this way. Fears, anxiety, depression, worries. Fears, anxiety, depression, worries. Jack of Diamonds is like fears, worries, depression, anxiety, all that stuff, right? But Jack of Diamonds, I always say, is like a weird card because it represents those things, but it also says there's good news coming in. And again, this is coming up in your solution position. So I feel like there needs to be communication here, among friends or, people in your life who can help like steer you in the right direction. But very good card for money. So you could be getting good news about money, even if you're worried about it with these cards. Next, you have the Ten of Spades and the Four of Clubs. Yeah, I feel like you need to trust your thoughts. Ten of Spades is like wanting to move on to something. I think Pisces had this card as well. It's just like, which is your opposite sign. So it's like you're both making major changes. Ten of Spades is called the boat, or the ship, like a ship on the ocean, like a boat. And it just represents going from one thing to another. So a lot of you could be just making changes right now. It doesn't have to be anything major. Four of Clubs says trust your thoughts. Like, what do you want to do? What does everybody else want you to do in your life? What do you want to do? I feel like this could be like other people for some reason is popping into my head, especially with that Seven of Spades. It says like maybe some of your friends or some of the people in your life do not have your best interest at heart. So, definitely be careful of that and do what you want to do, not what other people want you to do. Four of Clubs can be, it's like, I call it Mercury retrograde. We don't have a retrograde right now, but to me it represents retrograde energy, so it does represent needing to be clear. And finally you have the Two of Clubs, Joker. Yeah, I feel like there's communication here. I feel like, number one, this is you needing to talk to yourself. And this is like the Fool card in the tarot. And I've been saying for months, Virgo, that your energy right now is like the Fool, needing to take some sort of leap of faith, probably in multiple areas of your life. So I feel like you need to talk yourself into something, not to other people, but to yourself. Like, this is you and your higher self, needing to convince yourself to do something that you know you need to do. And again, the Joker just says get busy, basically. So I feel like a lot of you need to start taking action towards your goals, wishes, dreams. Could be people as well if you are wanting love, but overall I feel like this is all talking about action. But actually, like I said, it looks pretty good. I feel like you're making slow but steady progress forward, and that will probably help you with this situation, feeling the anxiety, the worries, fears, things like that. But overall, it looks really good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.